Hi, and welcome back. So, I realize that it may seem like a very slow game, um, but it's also kind of because I'm chatting while doing this. So, um, normally I think this first portion, if I just sort of race through it, take me about half this time, so like maybe about an hour or so of gameplay. And that's kind of the other reason why you get
Out of
these
my way,
alternates.
stranger.
So this would be
What are you staring at?
have a drink.
Got any ale or mead?
No.
Yeah.
So the other thing I want to show you at this location. Next thing is going to be smithing. And both potion making and smithing, especially if you buy the stuff needed, um, the supplies, you're willing to invest in that, you can really level those up really quickly. And if you're using, if you're putting perks in there and you're using the skills, like with smithing, you're actually making good weapons and armor for yourself. With the potion making, you're making potions that you're going to use in the game. Enchanting, you're enchanting your stuff. Then it's okay to really level those up. Sometimes I'll use them to sort of power level and cycle through to get myself extra perk points to put in other things, which can help, my combat situations and all that. So, um, there's that advantage, and with the with I believe I think it was the Dragonborn DLC, and pretty much most of the later editions, not your core base non DLC Skyrim, but most of your other versions of Skyrim, you can actually then, even if you get to 100 in a skill level, you can then set it to legendary. It resets it back to a lower level, and you get all the perk points that went in there back. They get refunded, which you can then put in other skills, and you can start leveling it up again. So there's a few areas or a few skills that can really power level over and over and over, give you lots and lots of perk points to fill out everything else that you've leveled up, and then even continue to power it up again. Smithing is one of those. Stealth is another. Um, the potion making is one as well.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
So
Yes.
this is where you'll get your
How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Aye.
so he'll say that it's in use, and then he'll sort of move out of your way. This is where you can make weapons and armor. When you're smithing, if you're power leveling smithing, you are going to make so many iron daggers. So many. It's another one of those things that's sort of like a humorous piece to reference Skyrim, just because it's inexpensive in terms of the supplies that it needs. Iron daggers and I want to say leather bracers. So, yes.
That's a decent weapon you've made there.
And then go back over. Here is your iron dagger.
Whatever you need. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Until next time.
Now, when you're power leveling smithing, don't bother sharpening up the iron dagger. Just make iron dagger after iron dagger. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever played Fable 2. It's like there's that one job where you're just making knife after knife after knife to get your gold up. Yeah, it's about the same like that. So, and it'll tell you how it's increased. Now you can only, well, when your smithing skill goes up and you have ability to refine a weapon or piece of armor more, you can increase it, except when they've been enchanted. Like, unless you have the specific smithing perk that allows you to do that. So, yes, craft. And then
Take what you need, my friend. You looking for a new blade?
get a sharp dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Aye.
And so, all of those, like those wolf pelts and all of that, they can be turned into leather, which you can then use for other things. Some mods will allow you to use them for other things as well. So,
Iron or steel is what you... Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Good day.
oh, we'll get to that soon enough. So.
Take what you need, my friend. You looking for a new blade? Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to
I
the
give you
workbench.
all of the labor.
Until next time. Hmm? You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet?
Yeah, you can kind of skip through the conversation sometimes, and I realize that I'm doing that out of habit.
Until next time.
And so I'm going to temper another one of my daggers. Firewood.
Whatever you need. Please.
And I'm going to favorite my daggers. I'm not sure why this Twitter.
If it's simple and strong, I can forge it. Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Good day.
Now for firewood. Oh my. Physics.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
Not really, friend.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
So often an axe near, not always, but often a axe near where you can chop wood.
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
But perhaps not this time. Do I have to buy my own axe?
I own the lumber mill.
I'm gonna talk
Fair
to our wood elf.
wage. See my
So we're gonna get our first companion here.
Enough, I suppose.
I'm
For an old village.
still new enough that having a companion would be
Unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
worthwhile. I took care of your problem with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Oh yes, thank you for the Chinese. I will take you
Lead
with
the
me.
way.
So, you can also have him train you in archery.
Still here.
And so once he becomes your companion, you can trade
What do
stuff.
you want me to carry?
So, you do not have an axe. And
I'll show you what I know.
so, here's the cost. Supposedly, you can also like have him when he's your companion. You can have him train you, and then take the money back, and train you, take the money back. So,
You lead, I'll follow.
oh, you have the axe. There is an axe. So, there's two items that are you sometimes just want to have on hand.
Really, what have we got?
I don't do a lot of wood chopping in unmodified versions of the game, but there's modified versions of the game in which you can make arrows. And so you need a lot of wood for the arrows. You'll notice that on the compass, you'll see a symbol, and wood chopping is 3 cycles, and then it stops. But map. So here are a lot of places mentioned. So that were set up like one of the locations for a quest to clear out some bandits. This is Whiterun. The major holds are all automatically sort of shown on your map. You can't fast travel to them. And that's the other sort of question that you have to decide what you want to do in Skyrim. Are you going to do a no fast travel run through, or one that allows you to fast travel? And so what fast traveling is, that's where you can just kind of go to a location that you've already found and just go back real quick. You know, the advantage of using fast travel, obviously, is that it makes the game faster. Some people like to do no fast travel run through, and I like to do that too, because I like to sort of run back through areas and have encounters and stuff like that. Mind you, I don't consider using the carts as a form of fast travel. Like, it's sort of built into the immersion of the game. So again, I notice it's like you can pick and choose how you want to play this game. And there have been times when I'm like, no, I'm just fast traveling because everything else is a hassle. So, but so now I have my companion.
We're a small village, but we work hard.
Tool.
Take care of our own.
Refines this bow.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Do just a hair bit more damage.
Whatever you need. My spirit is simple
And
and
so
strong.
then the question
I
is
support you.
trying to helmet.
You're looking for a new blade?
3,
that fancy elven stuff in the hell.
Leather armor is kind of better than the Imperial armor that I have, but I don't have enough to make a full set. I can do it partially.
Hammer that would crush it. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Let's see if there's anything else I want to sell. Sell that. I'm only gonna be able to get one, so I don't know if it's worth trying to craft.
Next time.
I'm running a little leaner than usual, and the companions don't seem to mind if you steal.
Are you playing hide and seek?
If they see you, they'll make a comment. These little farms. Look for the nests. And part of the reason why I'm being detected is, well, the oxen here. Yes, the animals can detect you, and this is important to remember if you're looking to steal a horse, because if the horse sees you stealing it, then you get a bounty, because I guess the horse will tell the guards on you. You just wander around in your sneak mode, whether or not you're actually sneaking or not. There's times where
You're nothing but trouble.
no, I am Khajiit. So, like I say, it's real easy to just sort of find yourself sidetracked in some of the aspects of the game. And now I want to make sure that I get things. Oh, I forgot to learn my new spells. So. So now I have two new spells. They're both illusion. Definitely favoriting them both. And so, like I say, the clairvoyance is easily the most useful spell in Skyrim. For new players, for sure. just because it helps you lead the way. It helps lead the way. And then Fury is a close second. And so how clairvoyance works is, I'll go ahead and activate it. Look to see what quests you have that have a little marker like that, and that'll kind of tell you where you want to go. Or this is your main quest. You can have like all of these selected, and if you go to the map, it'll give you the location of the quest indicators for where everything is. I think we've got 2 that are highlighted. Is it not showing the miscellaneous quests? Oh yeah, you have to select each of those individually. So this is what happens when you start having all the quests active. You just have these like symbols all over the map, and there's some ways that it's useful to have a sense of like what quests are grouped together in locations, but it can get a little bit tedious when you're looking up on the compass up there, because it'll put all of those quest locations, both the outdoor ones, or the ones that are in the same sort of zone that you are in Solid, are the ones that you have to go through a door or some other loading screen to go to in the other version. We'll just have those all up there, and it can get really overwhelming. And so that's where you just want to prune what quests you want to focus on periodically. And there's no timed quests in Skyrim as far as I know of. I don't think I've ever encountered one. So you can let a quest sit for, years worth of game time, and it'll still be as fresh as the day you got it. So now to show you clairvoyance, it gives us a little hazy line, and you can keep casting this until your magic runs out. And it'll give you a little warning for some reason. Run out of magic. And it can be useful. So it'll try to take you to a main road when possible, and then kind of give you the directions along the main road. And from there, when you're inside a location where you actually need to go, it'll try to lead you through that. It can kind of get a little confused if, you have to go through, like, unlock special doors or anything like that. But overall, it's super helpful for new players. And even I continue to pick it up just in case, because you never know when you're going to have a situation where you're kind of a little bit lost and all of that. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and save, and end it here. Thank you for watching.